Out of our first weekend of June and into the start of this week, we were watching some frontal systems swinging their way across the Cowboy State. Now, some little lingering overnight showers and rumbles will be around, but for the most part, we're watching that those frontal systems are pulling out, and we stay with still a fairly mild forecast. 54 for Alone to Casper, 45 into Sheridan, 44 into Jackson, to 47 into Rock Springs. And we will note that we are going to talk about some summertime warmth as we roll here into the rest of this week. We've been staying at least near seasonal, even with some passing frontal systems over the weekend and into our Monday. And we're going to stay right there and watch that. We're even going to warm into the 80s and maybe even the 90s by the end of the week. But what we'll note is that after dealing with some areas of those thunderstorms, some showers, and even the wind will continue at least for another 48 hours, lasting into our Wednesday before we get a day that's a quieter two before we are back to some thunder chances into our weekend. It is looking scattered, meaning that there's still going to be some sunshine to work with over the weekend forecast, but bringing back that thunder risk will be of a mention. Now, no thunder expected here into our Tuesday. We're seeing that sunshine will be around all day. Temperatures will climb into those mid 70s. So again, very seasonal. It's the wind that we are watching now here for the near future, where we are noting that steering of westerly, even a little northwesterly at times, keeps those wind gusts upwards of even 30 to 40 miles per hour. So noting that travel concerns will be likely with these types of winds, especially for those high profile vehicles, as we are noting that it is going to be a statewide windy day from Yellowstone and Jackson, seeing some 25 to 30-mile-per-hour gusts, 40 into Cody, 40 to even up to 50 there along that I-80 up through that I-25 corridor, and even some 25 to 35 up through I-90. So everyone dealing with the gusty conditions, but again, with it being that more westerly flow, that is where warmer air exists, and that pull is going to keep those temperatures at least seasonal here for our Tuesday. 79 into Torrington, 71 into Rock Springs, 72 into Cody. Much of the east of the divide will at least be extending towards those upper 60s to those mid 70s. Now by Wednesday, we're already watching that temperatures are going to be on that climb where we're into those lower 80s. Even you even see Riverton climbing to 87, Buffalo at 74 degrees, Torrington 88 degrees. Now Wednesday will still stay a bit on the windy side, still bringing some of those 30 to 40 mile per hour gusts. But after Wednesday, winds fall off. So wind won't be much of a concern then past that Wednesday forecast. Thursday is definitely going to be our more pleasant. Nice, strong southerly flow, lots of sunshine. That could be our first chance at some areas to hit the 90s. Then we have another chance for the 90s on Friday, but this is when those storm chances will be back in place, and we'll still see, though, temperatures will be striving for those 80s, keeping us very summer-like with those thunderstorm chances into next week.